Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at this problem. AMC preparation. Let's get into it. Like, share, and subscribe. Boom. Okay, a triangle has sides of length 14, 11, and 7. Find the length of the altitude of the triangle drawn to the longest side. This is the altitude. This is x, this is 14 minus x, this is 11, this is 7. Right? We call this, let's see. Okay, we let 7 squared minus x squared equal to this length over here. Let's call it y squared. But since 11 squared minus 14 minus x o squared is equal to the same thing, we have an equation here. Now, how are we going to solve this equation? Solving this equation is very simple. All we have to do is solve it, I guess. But since solving equations is a topic that we do not need to recover, because doing the AMC 8 requires you to be able to solve equations like this, I shall just skip this step. Okay? I shall just skip this step, and the x is equivalent to 31/7. You may solve it as a practice. Now, after solving this, we can input it back in. Okay? So 7 squared minus 31/7 squared is equivalent to our answer squared. So if we want it to equal y, we need to root this thing. So let us calculate this. I shall go through this. 49 minus, now 31/7 squared, I shall just quickly write as 961/49. Now 49 squared is equivalent to 2401. So we have this expression over here, rooted. Now we just have to simply root and calculate. The top is 1440/49. Now we approach by rooting this, getting us equivalent to 12√10/7. And if we look back at our answer, we have 12√10/7, and that is our answer. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed, and like, share, and subscribe.